Okay, as you can probably hear, I'm in a crowded restaurant, but if I don't play now, I might never get the chance. I actually did this already once, but the laptop died, so I didn't get to record it.
Nice.
It went pretty well. Um, I killed the death claw with one grenade, which was pretty anticlimactic, and the animation failed to play correctly when I went to enter the power armor, so I just stood there for about 10 seconds all glitched out. It's going a lot smoother this time. Alright, so now you tear the... Oh, as you can see there, I automatically went into sneak mode. That's a function of a plugin called Get Down, No More Surprises, and it enables me to never be snuck up on. Oh, there he is. I'm not taking any prisoners here. Um, Later on, I want to show you guys how I can pacify people, dismiss them, handcuff them, search them, disarm them. But a lot of that doesn't make sense right now. Right now, we're trying to shoot our way out of the Museum of Freedom. I've actually ran out of ammo doing this one time, so to avoid that, let's just take the fight to these guys. A lot of these guys have already been cleared of goods. Thanks to the survival difficulty and the locational damage, headshots are going to do a lot more damage. I actually kind of wanted to save that exploding car for the Deathclaw. And Better Power Armor is another plugin. Basically, the reason I didn't stop to rest up and bandage myself is because I knew I was about to enter the Power Armor. And with Better Power Armor installed, there is no reason to fear, because as long as the Power Armor is unbroken, I will take no damage.
Not again. I. Sorry.
Oh no, that's Jammer. I'm
Excellent.
sorry, buddy. No, Jammer. It's not Jammer, is it?
Take that.
How do I make him friendly again? It looks like I'm gonna have to start over, guys, because I wasn't supposed to kill this particular raider. Oh well. Okay.
That's it.
Take two. See, that's the thing, man. When you have too many options, you can't tell friend from foe.
This has got to stop.
And now, I've got to do this again. Man, I could totally hear the radio in the background. That's gonna get me probably a nice copyright strike. At least we're not seeing any stuttering this time.
Excellent.
I think last time it was trying to save me the battery trouble by keeping the turbo boost clock from kicking in. Oh, and that nice sound you're hearing right now is Patrick's paddle work on the grill where I work. Um, you don't have to hit it that hard, guys. The meat's already dead, so you're not gonna hurt it, but that's still kind of excessive. That's still a little excessive. Like he's working harder, not smarter. I see you, buddy. It is a little annoying that your character automatically goes into sneak mode, but it's helpful whenever you don't know what direction
Up
the
yours.
enemies are coming from, it lets you have a sixth sense about
Are you serious?
where the
I'm sorry.
fire's coming from. I bet these guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Preston. I'm sorry, buddy. See what I mean? Are we still cool?
Maybe.
Alright, sorry, we're cool. I won't shoot you again.
Yes.
Jesus, can I get a friendly marker? Hey, this is kind of cool. Normally he waits inside the museum. Today we get to take him on together. I wonder how he's gonna fare against the Death Claw.
Kill! Creep.
Make sure none of these guys is Jammer.
Me? We're going another damn round. I've been spoiling for it.
That's not Jammer, is it?
Nice.
I should have known because he was shooting other raiders. Oh look, we broke his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was basically ours for the taking.
Up yours.
Alright, now we're only gonna shoot raiders with the markers over
So
their head.
sorry.
So there's no potential of
Thanks. You too.
killing Jammer. Alright, and Preston just disappeared. Probably back to where he was supposed to be in the first place. That Deathclaw meat will make me some hearty Deathclaw steaks. And now let's, okay, that Postman's Bag, that's part of a plugin that will let you have backpacks. Um, oh, come on. Let me have one double barrel, guys. One double barrel.
I don't know what to say.
Last time there was a double barrel out here somewhere. I mean, there's still lots of bodies to check. Alright. There's my double barrel. Still lots of bodies to check. Is that part of the death claw? See, it's hard when they explode to pieces. You end up checking the, you end up checking the same body more than once.
Get lost.
Oh, who's shooting me? Of course I'm not going to take any
Asshole.
damage. A triggerman? What are you
Good
doing way
riddance.
out here? Ooh, I wonder if you had a submachine gun on you. Yeah, that was a, SKK has a couple cool mods. One of them is he revamps the settlement attacks. Ooh, a crude blowback. All right, this is definitely the one I'm gonna save. I got a crude blowback, a double barrel shotgun, and potentially a submachine gun. Just gotta check the triggerman. Maybe something cooler. Oh, 10mm pistol. Spoke too soon. If I miss something cool, you guys tell me. In the chaos of it all, man, I'm sort of like an OCD body checker. Because, man, I would really be mad at myself
You're
if there
starting
was
to
something
worry.
really dope like a
You've got to be kidding.
44mm pistol laying around out here, and I just passed it up because I wasn't paying attention. They got noise suppression turned all the way up too. If that tells you anything. Oh, there's a body over there.
Useless.
Is the gun laying near the body? Oh, and this was where the death claw came from. There's actually a sewer you can go into. All right, let's get back to just meat chunks. Let's get back to the inside of the museum, and then from there we can Didn't I kill some guys like right by this door? That was last time probably. That was last time, the time I had to start over. But I need to get on this roof, man, because I got a fresh body up here. No, it's up there. It's up there. Da, 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 da. So I'll be damned, guys. I'll be damned. I'm so glad I went up here too. I don't know where the body is, but a clean bandage and a Nuka-Cola. Alright, now let's do a combat drop. Let's do a combat drop. Boom. I know, guys. I kinda no-clipped up to that roof, but how else was I supposed to get there? If I came back and I had a jetpack, shit would have been gone. God damn it, Patrick. There's no reason to beat the girl that loudly.
Take it easy, man. You okay?
Fine, Preston. Just listen.
Okay, now let's go talk to these losers. I'm gonna
Pretty amazing
take my
stuff.
helmet off using helmet toggle. And alright, is everyone
You
okay?
guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace
Preston,
safe.
where is your laser
Listen,
musket, bro?
when we first met,
That's a
you said
pipe
you were just
pistol.
passing through. Well,
What are
maybe it's
you
not that
holding on
easy.
to, bro?
Ain't much,
I didn't
but
even
there's stuff
know.
I can do.
I didn't even know you could do that. Oh man. I'll say you're
You're
welcome.
welcome. Anytime. Well, since you say that, maybe you'll join me.
Sanctuary. Alright, maybe. Alright, I
Before
don't
we
want to talk to
leave,
Mama Murphy.
Trevor, a word about
You
the
know what?
thing
Maybe
you
let's
wanted to
just walk
say to
away.
me. 'Cause
Let's just walk away. Because
you
I'm really upset that she
proved me wrong for my pains.
dares. Hey, Trigger Man. Trigger Man. Trigger Man, where your weapon at? Trigger Man. Trigger Man. Trigger Man, where's your gun at? Where's your gun at, Trigger Man?
I ain't going nowhere.
Take your time, kid. Oh my god, I'd kill you. I'd kill you. Alright, that's so funny that you got a laser musket. You're
Told you he's
lying.
like Destiny.
Don't give me destiny crap.
It's all
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I ran
Alright.
out of time. I will.
I wish there was like a cannon option to just
Bullshit. You're trying to play
punch
me for a
Mama
fool.
Murphy in the face right now.
No, the sight's sometimes foggy, but it ain't ever a lie. Plus,
Whatever.
even I
You're just trying to
am
score,
the
lady.
queen jewel of the
You don't
crown.
care about me.
The
You
Diamond
just want your
City.
fix.
Ugh. You've
You're
told me enough.
useless.
It's all just guesswork.
Look, kid, I
No, I'm making you talk like this.
Like
Alright, I
jumping.
think. Oh, you know
Trying to
what? I think
kill
I
me.
could have just walked away.
Preston, we're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And I'm your friend here,
Preston,
Don't
so
worry.
you need it
what
too.
happened to your
I
laser
can help you find
musket?
Keep
Sanctuary.
going.
That's great
Sanctuary
news.
works.
All right, folks.
You know
This
what's
one
funny
right
is these
here
two guys are
is
actually
for
wearing
you,
my
buddy.
two favorite
Heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about.
junky
Hey.
looking outfits in the game.
No,
I
not
usually
really.
alternate between
You know she had one of
the
her visions
flannel
while she was
and the
sitting by that
t-shirt.
gorge.
Oh, I'm
And right
exhausted and I
before
can't
she stepped
sprint.
out on another dark
Okay, well I still have to make it back to Red Rocket. Need to bed down for the night, heal myself up. As you can see from my status ailments, I'm in pretty bad shape. I've got some pain, some blood loss, some pretty serious debuffs from exhaustion and dehydration. Just to sort of make this trip back to Red Rocket a little easier, I'm gonna drink some Nuka-Cola. And, okay, cool. While I'm wearing power armor, it doesn't stop and do the actual drinking animation. And it lets me run again. Alright. I'm probably not going to be toting this minigun around once I actually get it all put up in Red Rocket. Bread box, baseball glove, trash. Should be grabbing everything. Should I drink it, guys? I don't know. Look at these flies. Nah, I'll just get my butt back to Red Rocket. This took not nearly as long as it did last time. But at least I can move at a reasonable speed. So I need some water, I need some food, and I need some rest. Because I gotta sleep off all those bullets I took. I think I can even sleep off the blood loss if I rest long enough. I'm not sure about that. But it'll give me a chance to tinker with all the holotapes. I guess I lost you somewhere along the way, huh, buddy? First things first, though, let's dock the old armor. As you guys can see, my power armor station has chains. Yours probably doesn't.
I like it.
And I'm definitely going to repair that before we take it back out. But just to get the hooks in the right place, let me activate it. And then tab out. Gets the hooks all nice and close to the little rings. It works perfect. If for a T60, they would be right in the holes. But sadly, this is not a T60. Alright, now do I need a permanent base? Or do I need a campsite? I'm probably gonna need some cloth to throw down a bed. Hopefully I won't have to console myself the things I need to set up a bed here. But, you know, I'm sure you guys aren't interested in hearing all this. Oh, let me show you something cool. Okay, I'm out of my power armor, and I'm gonna drink purified water until I am hydrated. I'm mildly dehydrated, right? So let's go back to purified water. 1, 2, still thirsty. 3, still parched. 4, hydrated. But here's the cool part. Check that shit out. Homeboy is actually drinking out of the purified water can. You can cancel the animation by tabbing in and tabbing back out. But yeah, that's cool. I think anything that adds an animation adds a little bit more immersion. Just like I like to walk more than jog when I'm in third person. If I happen to be in third person, hey, there's some pre-war money. And I don't like to destroy a lot of the junk that's laying around because it gives everything kind of a living around the mess sort of look. First things first though, I noticed when I was using that hostile spawning mod that it gave you notifications that you were being stalked and followed. I wonder if there's a way to turn off the notifications. Show hostile warning. Show hostile count. Show hostile map markers. Show nothing. I think that'll do it. Okay, cool. And just to make sure, I want to make sure I have the normal settlement attacks disabled, because this mod has it way better. Settings, base game attacks off. That'll do. Is there anything else that needs a tweak? Better locational damage settings, holotape. Okay, mod mod settings. Bleeding on, everything should be on. Heavy weapon restriction. You know, it considers the cryolator a heavy weapon. Like, you can't run while out of power armor and using the cryolator, and I didn't like that. Stab and break on, brutality on. Okay, alright. And, I didn't have the dog leash, so I couldn't command dog meat from afar. I gotta fix that by heading over to the old chemistry station and building me the dog leash. A lot of times, new mods that add new items to the game to use the features, they'll tend to put those new items in the chemistry workbench, so you can craft them usually for free. And there's so much in here. Like I don't even know if I remember where all these came from. Let me see, is there anything in here I need? Gatherers out there, holotape, jetpack overhaul, animated drinking, recruitable. Maybe, is there a way to make the animation play faster? Shot caller. I thought there was 2 utility. There it is, dog meets leash. Haha. Oh man, I burned a Deathclaw hand on that. Alright, anyway, I need a bed or I'm gonna be in bad shape soon if I don't sleep. Open sesame. Um, maybe now's a good time. But basically my plan is to turn this garage into the garage from the opening scene of the game. And I'll show you guys the tools I'm going to use to do that. Enter workshop mode. It'll adjust the time scale so I won't be, slowly starving to death while I'm building the. Now that I have the. What's not in here is Sim Settlements. I don't have a Sim Settlements menu. But I think it's in the master plan. Red Rocket Reborn. We're not going to use any prefabs because and you know what? Since this is how it should have been. Not this doesn't benefit me much at all. Maybe a little cheating would be acceptable. Alright. Furniture. Furniture is probably where I want to start. That's the bed. Okay. Normally the first step I do when I try to do this process of recreating the Red Rocket main menu garage is I have to push this through the wall. I have to push it through the wall, spin it around, and rotation change, movement change to 5, movement change to 10. Alright, now we're going to push it through the wall. Now you have to be careful because at a certain point it would have selected the whole structure. Well, I don't know, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But if it selects the whole structure, then um, you could end up moving all of Red Rocket. Alright. And then let's slide it over. Alright, this is normally where I leave it. Push it away a little bit. Not too far though. There you go. It's probably a step too far. And let's see if that looks flush. Oh no, man, that looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty good to me. Alright, and that's like the hardest part. Now, let me scrap last time I did this, I was super autistic about it and just moved everything outside because I wanted to reuse as much of this junk as possible. Um, but goddamn, with all the settlement mods I have, I can more or less rebuild all this stuff. And it's not like there's going to be room for it when I get done. And they're going to give me, I'm going to have a new weapons workbench, a new radio, and that's a pretty standard metal table. Alright, clean Red Rocket. I think I even get a new one of these. The real test will be to see if my memory is accurate. Because I know this bed, there's a table that should snap to this bed. Yeah, this snaps to the end of the bed. So that means the bed should snap to the end of it. And then there should be, I think there's a radio. I think a radio goes on it too. Alright, so now let's go back to the bed. Does it snap? Snaps. Snaps beautifully. And then, wait, which bed did I use? I used the clean bed? No. No. Hold on. Let's scrap it. We are in God mode, by the way, so it doesn't matter. And then I think this thing goes in the corner, but not all the way, because you put like a safe and some things next to it. And then I think I put the Nuka-Cola machine over here, and the chairs over here. Alright, the chairs I put over here normally. I could always do some tweaking later. I'm just trying to do this quickly for the video, so you guys can see how cool and how easy this is if you have the right tools. And then these ammo boxes, they snap to certain points next to that table. Let's see. Let's get this stuff in here. This thing is actually supposed to be over there against that wall, but it's not gonna fit. And there's supposed to be like a window over it. So I took the creative license of putting it over here. And if you do this right, you can still hit the garage door button through it. Hold on though, something looks off. I knew it. I knew the bed was off. Actually, is it gonna get any better, man? Isn't that about as good as it gets, considering that table is jammed in that corner? But the angle's not right. Let me turn object collision off. Yeah, object snap off. Let me tab it. Turn object snap back on. Toolbox. Anywhere. Bed. Anywhere. It looks like the table's a little off. And then let's put the bed back and see if it looks straighter. Oh, much better. Much better. Alright. I'd say we were getting deep green a second ago. The tricky part is not to have it, not to have these tanks sticking into the wall. I don't think they were though. No, they're good. Alright, if I drop this, okay, cool. It falls, it has collision. Next step is the power armor workstation that comes with the mod. And I'll use the hooks to line it up with the power armor body that I have here already. But now it's sunk. Is that about right? Oh my goodness. Could you ask for anything better? This is turning out really good, guys. Decorations. Let's see, does that go there? Yep, that goes there. And you'll know you'll have it right because it'll snap. I've been, I've been sticking this fan on the wall right here. Maybe a little bit further out. Does that look right? Looks good to me. Alright, that's good to me. The lamp goes on a different table. This goes back here though. Might as well cover up those two little immovable sidewall. And then this wall goes here somewhere, I think. I'm pretty sure this is how it goes. If I'm wrong, I'll redo everything. The funny thing about this Nuka-Cola thing is they actually give you some Nuka-Cola bottles that snap right into the vending machine. What else do we got? The rest of it is, of course I want the junkier radio. And you know what? There's some stuff that isn't with the mod that puts the finishing touches on this. There's my wall save. That thing has to go on this wall right here to be accurate. This thing goes here, and there's a lamp that goes on it. And I love that. I love that smashed Mr. Handy. I just wish I wish the Pit Boy was animated on it. Let's do this, and then let's move it over that way and hit it with a number. Alright, that's nice in the corner. Oh, I'm gonna get such a copyright strike for this music playing in the background. Oh well, if it blows up, it'll be worth the demonetization. So that's pretty much all I can do with the limitations that are imposed by the actual shape of this garage. Um, if you look at the main menu, there's a couple other things you can throw in to make it a little bit more perfect. Like the magazine rack goes about right here. Um, and I am going to put magazines in that when I do get them. And in this corner, there should be 2 posters on the wall too. I bet I can pick these out by memory. Actually, I'm sure I can. And I'd love to use these posters, but they just don't have the right this guy poster. You know what? I'm going to use these this time. Usually I use the ones with the little lamps above them. Are the ones with the lamps above them flatter? If they're flatter, it'll be worth it. Yeah, they're much flatter. So I need my Nuka girl for this one. Yeah, I believe that's the girl right there. That girl. Nuka girl goes on this wall. And then over here on this wall, that one looks good. And I swear to God, guys, this is as close as you're gonna get when it comes to the red rocket right around the corner from Sanctuary and the main menu garage. This is about as close as it gets. But what what I'm gonna do is add a shower from Commonwealth Sinks and Showers Redux. That looks like it would fit into a garage. One of these really cool eye wash station showers. Because I have the Commonwealth Sinks and Showers Redux, and I also have Get Dirty, which will cause you to gradually get dirty. I was trying to emulate something similar to the way survival games will punish you for being wet um, and not warm. They'll give you some kind of health debuff. Oh my god, guys, that's beautiful, isn't it? This is it, man. This is as close to the opening screen as you're gonna get. No, I'm missing something. I know exactly. I know exactly what I need. It's a wall decoration. Um, isn't it? Let me see. I'll know it when I see it. There it is. The Nuka wall clock. Booyah. Now it's perfect. Alright. Daddy's happy. Daddy's happy. Cool. Alright, it's now fit. It's fit for me to sleep in. Turn God mode off. Let's stop cheating for a second. And let's get out of workshop mode. And then before I sleep, just in case something goes wrong, let's save for the night. Let's save over. Actually, you know what, man? I want it on top, just so I know that's where I left off. I'm trying to minimize the amount of saves I have because on my old system, Fallout saves were taking up like 30 gigs, like almost as big as the game itself. It's 1 in the afternoon. That's not a proper hour to sleep, even though I am pretty wrecked. Okay, you know what? Before I get into anything else, let me just say goodbye to you guys in case I decide to end the video here. Um, we got back home from the Museum of Freedom. We're not in great shape, but we survived. And next step is to repair the power armor, get some rest, and I want to get invisible weapons going. I like to wear my weapons on my person in third person, and I've got a couple good candidates here. I've got the 10mm. I usually turn one of these bolt action pipe rifles into a pipe sniper rifle, the double barrel I can wear on my body, and the double barrel shotgun, and the crude blowback. The crude blowback will also be wearable. There it is, the crude blowback. It's a 45. Maybe I can get that down to a 38. It's way more useful as a 38. Anyway, if I decide to end it here, I'll see you guys next time, and we'll pick up where we left off, repairing Mr. Power Armor and getting visible weapons going. Alright, if we're gonna make our weapons visible on our body, I like to make sure that they look exactly as they would in the apparel model. The short barrel's good, the 10mm is good, and I know like that this probably precludes me from some of the higher end modifications that exist for all these weapons, but I would rather them look good than shoot good. Um, if the difference between life and death is a little bit of recoil or compensation, then I need an extended long barrel. Alright, the laser musket's ready. That's so funny. I got a chessboard. I'm gonna hit somebody with that before this playthrough's over. Um, this is it. This one right here. This pipe sniper rifle is already ready to be made into a visible weapon. The crude blowback is not far off. It's not. Is it the stock? I think it's that one. And then I think it's ready. Um, 45 is standard for this? You know what? I think I'll leave it as 45 because I've actually got some 45. I didn't think I'd actually have any 45. Alright, but the next step is I actually need the visible apparel versions of all these weapons so I can wear them. And if I'm not mistaken, there we go. Okay, so I need a 10mm pistol. And it does take up a lot of inventory space, especially when you're searching for what you need. But if you go ahead and grab one of everything, at least you'll have it later on when you need it. Laser musket. The crude blowback, I might have to get another way. Um, what am I missing? I need my pipe, rifle sniper. And I got the 10mm. Where is my holster? Is it the bandolier? No, I need a gun holster. Gun holster for the 10mm. Alright. Now, I'm not sure if there's an in-game way to get the crude blowback, but one way I know for sure is to use my ESP Explorer and then go to the ESP that has the crude blowback. Oh, you guys are kind of getting a sneak peek here at all my mods. Anyway, I probably missed it already. I'm not sure. I don't think it's this far down. Ooh, I'm getting tired. I need to go get some sleep. There it is, crude blowback. You were exhausted from lack of sleep. And then I need the apparel version of the crude blowback. Alright. Now that I have them all, we'll set them up after a good night's sleep. Cause our guy's dying. He's gonna die. Let's give a good 14 hours of sleep. Alright. It's 3 a.m. We are probably hungry and thirsty. And but we're in our main menu garage. Alright, we'll call that a day. Next time, yeah, I'll show you guys how I set up visible weapons for my player, and we'll go from there.